Hi.
This is my vampire hairdresser, Lori Storms. Say hi, Lori.
Hello.
She's a very vampire friendly hairdresser. She makes house calls, comes out at the middle of the night whenever you need her. So again, if you ever need her, just contact me and I will hook you up. All right, that's Lori. And I want to talk a little bit about Penny Dreadful. I've mentioned that a few times now. It's a show, right? Well, I didn't know what that meant. And I've been watching the show and wondering when Penny's going to come up. It's nothing to do with a person. It's actually about, they held up a little pamphlet in the show, thank goodness, and it was about, was it Varney the vampire? So I checked that out, and oh my goodness. So Penny Dreadfuls were little pamphlets that they had in London in the early 1800s, and they were little stories that you would read, and there would be a penny. And one of them was about Varney the vampire, and it went on and on. Well, eventually they published a big book about it by this guy. It's a hugest vampire book probably ever written. It was 867 pages, and what's interesting about it is that it was written in 1843, I believe, and Dracula was written in 1897. So it's a big difference. So it was very early on. I'm just going to read this real quick. It says, he's back. After 100 years of neglect, the potboiler, Penny Dreadful, Varney the Vampire, or the Feast of Blood, returns in this innovative, critical edition to entertain a whole new generation of readers. Sold for a penny a chapter on the streets of London in 1845, Varney the Vampire is a milestone of vampire fiction, yet ignored and overlooked for nearly 100 years, until now. The critical edition of Varney the Vampire, or the Feast of Blood, includes a critical introduction about the Penny Dreadful press and the lore of the mid-19th century vampire, which was also where, gosh darn it, Sweeney Todd came from. He was one of the Penny Dreadful stories. So this is a whole new concept for me. I had no idea. So check it out. The show Penny Dreadful, again, is amazing. But check out Varney the Vampire and the whole Penny Dreadful story. And again, Lori Storms, we'll see you tomorrow night on VBITE.